Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at some of the sounds from the 707, the Roland 707. Yes, yes. Just let me get on my stream so I can see who's here. So yeah, not a tutorial as such, because I only got it yesterday and I'm still messing around with it. And of course, I was working on some other stuff for the video this morning, which had nothing to do with any of this, which is iOS. So I really have only had a couple of hours with this. Let's see who's here. Steve and Andrew, Maggie Mello, hi Hozzer, Colin. What appealed to me about this? Okay, so what appealed to me about the Roland 707 was I wanted something that was not necessarily for iPad, just for me and Joe. And I was looking at the Digitax and this and that. This gives me so many options to do so many things. Now, I know that you can't see the lovely brightly coloured pads, but you can see the screen quite clearly, I think. So you'll be able to get an idea of what we're going to do. So you have 8 tracks, and the 8 tracks are represented here across the top. And each track can contain up to 16 clips. But we're looking at the sounds. In this first one, I have a drum machine, and I have my MIDI controller plugged in. So this is the sound. What's lovely about this is I can record up to 8 bars per clip. I can launch the clips in any order I like. So if it was like Ableton, you could launch a whole row of clips, but these you can just save to scenes here and just fire them off all over the place. I'll get into this. I'll do some other videos. However, the sounds are stunning. You can sample in, you can import your own sounds from, you can record it in, you can send MIDI out, you can have an effects loop going through it, apart from the fact that it's got like a billion effects in here anyway. But I want to give you an idea of some of the sounds. I did record this, bit of a drum program, bit of a drum beat, like, you know what I mean? Put some even. So I could record that in, on the track. Teddy, it's an absolute piece of cake to record as well. So let's say I want to record this. Just let's say before we start digging into all the other sounds and stuff like that. What it doesn't have is a counting, I don't think. Doesn't really matter. You can see these 4 lights here. This is going to be going over 4 bars. Once I've recorded it in, you can see it like ticking across the top here, sort of thing. But I don't need to use quantize, but I could if I switch quantize on. But I am going to switch record, and you'll see it start to flash. All these colors are customizable, so I'm going to just go like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're done. Switch record off. There's a filter that's been assigned to this thing that says filter. I haven't actually changed. However, it's MIDI mapped to the Arturia key step. But because MIDI is generally mapped the same for everything, lots of things on the key step, like the pitch bend, obviously, where the modulation might not be any modulation assigned to the sound, but the overall volume is assigned to a slider. And also on the key step, like knob controllers, I don't know if you can actually see them, but stuff is also assigned. So to change the sound, or to change whatever you just hit this. This is a new feature in the updated 1.3 version. You don't need to select an independent MIDI channel each time you change. Now it's got a new feature in here where it just reads the channel that's coming from your MIDI and changes it internally. So Here's a... And then back to that vocal. Oh, thank you, RPJ Kingdom. Thank you, bless you. Okay, so let's choose a sound for this track. So we select it, it's a blank track. First thing it's going to ask is, do we want it to be a tone track, which we do, or a drum track? You can have like 8 drum tracks if you want, unless you choose a drum with a compressor, and then you're only allowed one of those. Or looper. Okay, so a looper is not just a looper, it's, you know, it's also for different waves and stuff like that. Anyway, we're going to choose a tone track, so we'll hit enter. Actually, we won't. We've just created a clip. We're going to go to sound. So don't forget, guys, I'm still new at this. So we're going to go with select a sound. I'm going to choose a preset, so I can hit that there. And now I'm into where my last preset was, which was this bell voice thing. So I could just scroll down and try another one. I happen to be in the vocal category. There are over 3,000, and Roland think more near 4,000 presets in here, and they've got everything in it. I'm not kidding. Loads of stuff from your Junos, your D50s, all searchable via category or bank, or these are your patches here. It's very... So we'll get into some... It's got all the bebop, scat, vocal stuff. It sounds brilliant in stereo as well, guys. But let's try a different bank, shall we? Here we can choose category search here. So for instance, that's one note there. These are kind of phrases, and then you've got, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's like a loop. Then you've got drums, percussion, stack zone. But if we go all the way back here, you've got all your orchestral stuff. It doesn't just do synths, like solo brass. Oh, is it Stephen's birthday soon? Oh well, hello, Stephen. The sound engine in this thing is absolutely insane. So you've got like one sound, right? These are presets. They've gone absolutely nuts, Roland have, with the 707 sound design engine. To get into the end, so this is the sound. Let's exit this. Let's get back to our main clip screen sort of thing. You can launch clips like this by just going to the individual next clip down and then launching that next clip. If you want, you can set it up so that every single clip on a track has a different sound. So you literally could build up. Tara Keith demonstrated this quite really well on his channel when he was doing some 707s. So you have up to 16 clips. You can see the first 8 there, and then it goes down to the second half sort of thing. And you can have a different sound on each clip with up to 8 clips per scene, but the scenes can be split all over the place, pardon me, sort of thing. So at the moment we're playing like this one, we're playing track 3 on like 1, and then we're playing this drum pattern here. If I press enter now, I think Joe would like this. I think she'd really enjoy it once you sussed out how it worked. So going back to sounds, the point of this is sounds. You'll get wrapped up on trying to like think. I just wanted to show you the sound engine. So this particular sound, right? Sorry, we'll exit that. Select this to edit the sound. You go to this page here, and you'll see that you have 4 oscillators per sound, okay? And those oscillators can be either the virtual analog, the PCM, it can be one of your own imported waves, it can be anything you want. All right, you can either have them switched off. So this is a virtual analog and it's a saw. So we can change the basic parameters on this first page, like that, or we could go, what's this one here? That's switched off. So that sound it's just one oscillator. I'm doing one sound. If we wanted to switch another oscillator on, we just turn it on here. And now we've got a mixture between that saw and the square wave. It's 128 note polyphonic as well, I think. Anyway, but you don't forget you've got all the other stuff going on as well, which takes up voices. And then moving along the sound design engine sort of thing, if a function is flashing, you can press it again and get into more stuff for each oscillator, like. And then you have a filter section with loads and loads of different filter types. We should do sound design one as another video because it's fast. Then you have your ADSR basically. Then you have an EQ. The EQs on this are all over the place as well. Then you have an effects section. So we'll turn it on. This is the like kind of right. See all these. That's independent of the delay and reverb master effects, which can also be routed or not routed, however you like, or mixed as you wish, sort of thing. These 3 knobs, by the way, are assignable anywhere you like. You doesn't need to be the filter, the mod, and the effects. And then going up further, you've got your mixer view here, and then you have your matrix, and then this is the easy setting. So if we change this now to partials, you can get even deeper control, which is getting way beyond my scope at the moment. So it's yeah, well, it's each to their own, Sam, innit, you know. Um, so we can exit that now. The most important thing to remember is if you want to save a sound, you need to keep pressing enter or save it with your project kind of thing, you know. If we go back to our sound settings now, actually, I'll go to, was it? Yeah, this one. Select. And we'll just enter this. And just as soon as I touch it, it'll be back where it was. If I wanted that sound, I'd need to press enter and it would be stored now, locked in for that track. But anyway. Okie dokie. Right, so let's go, carry on. You don't need to use the sound design engine. You can just use the presets. There's millions of them. It's highly unlikely I'll ever use that sound design engine. It's just that if you wanted it there, you can design your sound from scratch, just like you can with any synth. You know, and you can, if say you've got a piano sound and you want it to be more like a pad sound, you can just go in, knock up the amp, you know. The effects don't end there neither. The scatter effects are insane, and they're on the 707 are completely programmable. For instance, this drum pattern, or the whole thing actually. Hit scatter. Okay, all the motion, like all you can record all your you can record all this as well with the motion recorder. It's pretty deep. It's pretty cool. So we could go to, say, orchestral. Notice I've changed the sound. Unless I hit enter, if I go to this sound now, this will return to that guitar. So you know, it's good. It doesn't lose the sound while you're messing around with a new one. You have to hit enter to save that sound, sort of thing. So. I really want to do something different than your normal groove boxy type thing with it, as well as for the demo. I'm gonna set up a big project, but something different. Not necessarily, probably maybe some like sort of kind of orchestrally type thing as well. It's got like a gazillion drum kits as well, but like I said, you can import your own drums from the SD card, which is very cool. You can use it to MIDI, control other instruments as well. It's just epic, man. And I did so much research, I kid you not. I said you the other day, didn't I? It's Paul the musician. So the brass is cool. If we go to brass ensemble here, and so let's have a look at Bank D. And we go to look at it. Look, that's all the categories. 80 odd categories. This is all Bank D. Bank D is stuff like from the D50 and stuff. You know, your classic Rolands, the Jupiter 8 strings. Again, each of these is fully. It's got the full Zen core engine in it. You know, the Phantom uses now. So you can go in and just like any other sound, you can completely re-edit the sound or change it for whatever you want. It's a full bore synth. Loads of strings. It's also got the Juno chorus effects in here in the effects engine, but 1 and 2 as well. All the strings. Vintage. Loads of. You can see why there's 3,000 sounds in it. precariously balanced on my thing at the back for the video because I can't see this. If it's flat, I can't see what's going on. Need to escape from synth pads. See if we can scroll a bit. Oh, what's this? I won't do that unless something's recorded into the scatter. So. This is, just to give you an example of the ludicrous size of the thing, right? So this is Bank D, it's patch 174. Okay, you'd have a job. You'd have a job actually going through all the patches. There's a cool sound. Sounds are stunning. It's got tons of the Integra sounds in here as well. on 217. Let's. You can customize all the colors, Colin. You can have whatever colors you want. And it's an absolute piece of cake to record. Oh, by the way, you can also plug your guitar in and record that as well. So you can record any instrument in just like a track and then apply all the effects to it, etc., etc. Did you see that cool blue smoke effect then? Kind of lets you see the colors better because of the lighting conditions. Wonder what it'd look like if I put the scatter on, because the scatters are really nice, the colors. I'm still waiting to see what it looks like. You can record, obviously. I hate playing chords on pads. So if we let's look at some of the some of the poly keys inside section D. Otherwise, you know. So we're on patch 349 inside that actual. So we've drilled the search category search now, still in bank D. Steve Hassey, hello. Joe's been using Sunrise as a day and a new composition. Too many sounds. And it's not like they're crap sounds, do you know what I mean? It's not like they've put, because I mean, they've put a lot of the same type of sounding strings, organs, pianos. There's real pianos in here as well, by the way, is all the other stuff. And you're not just stuck with one type of delay. What's this then? So it's got some delay in it. If I hold shift and then enter reverb, oh, I haven't changed the sound. Never mind. Didn't press enter. change that sound out. I'll show you the back if you want. You can swing it around a bit. See what you've got there. I think you've got a mix out here, and then you've got a sign box. So you've got 4 outputs, I think. And then that's your recording, MIDI, 2 MIDI outs, 1 MIDI in, which is what you're hearing now at this. Sends and retains for external effects racks and stuff. Headphones, yeah, Kensington lock, the usual stuff. Luckily it's not that heavy. So yeah. Awesome. Oh, Lydia, I'm going. Yeah, so there you go. Let me just... I probably won't do anything with this, but let me get into my settings. How do you do that now? Flipping heck. Oh, project. And I'll just save my project. Yes. No. This file exists. Overwrite it. Right. Yeah, it's and I can go and add some more then tomorrow. So like we could add a drum track. I won't do another video this tomorrow, obviously. I want to get more into the recording of it. But it is just phenomenally good.
You might as well bring that down with you when you come, so if you're bringing it down tomorrow, don't it? And don't forget K-Lab, will you? All right.
I won't be streaming for a few weeks now, guys. It seems I haven't got any gear left. Get out! And you should want to use it since you've seen it. Right, so no auto save. No, that you've got must save or you'll lose your project. You must save and you must load in your preset as well. So so yeah, that's basically how it works. What have we got on here? Yeah, load preset from file from thing. I just want to show you some of the oh God, look at all these categories. You've got acoustic we'll go back to we could go to alpha or numeric alpha, and then let's put some reverb on. It's worth the money just as a sound module. You know, honestly, I'm not kidding. Yeah, the screen's OLED, I think. See, I don't find it too difficult to see. Let's see what some of the kind of electric pianos. Oh no, that's electric grands. E-pianos like a whirly. You've got two banks of electric pianos. Yeah, oh, roads would be loads of roads. There'll absolutely everything in here. See you, Jose. Millions. They're lots better in stereo, Kenny. This is very stereo-y. Amped whirly. Epic stuff. Oh, it has song mode now as well. They call it pattern chaining. That's a nice sound. Like the one I've done with that. Anyway, just save that again as it is. No, that's not. Right. Yes. Guys, I will go now. I'll let you say it has vocoders. No, I don't think so. No, it's not a vocoder. I don't think. It does not have vocoders. It's probably the only thing it doesn't have. We didn't even touch on about the 180 million drum kits it has as well. All your different famous ones. That was an 808, a basic 808. That's all your acoustic kits and jazz kits and effects kits and electronic kits and 80s kits and all of Roland's other proprietary kits, you know, the 909s and the 606s and stuff like that. So we didn't touch the basses, etc., etc. So yeah, I think it's great. It's good for everything. I want to use it slightly differently than you would a normal groove box. I don't really want to do EDM all the time with it. To do something different, just for fun, you know. Anyway, thanks, Kenny. I hope you enjoy it. Great, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice, you know. Did a lot of research though. You know, when you buy something for yourself, you don't want to. You know, I went through so many things. Like I said, the Digitac, the Digitone, the Deluge, all these things. I looked at loads and loads of stuff around that price. And this come out pretty much top for what I like, the way I like to work. Kind of understood it from when I was watching the demos and stuff, so it was nice. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. I'm going to close the mics and stuff. You say ta to each other. Bless you again for watching. There will be. I'm not sure if there'll be a live stream tomorrow. There will definitely be videos tomorrow, I think, though. There probably will be a live stream. Anyway, see you guys later. Ta-ta.